Okay, so with this one, you yourself, you have to know the kind of lady you are going in for. You've seen this
Cut
lady.
your coat according to your cloth.
Yes, you've seen that this girl pan the air and the movements they like big. Then you go and then ask her, you ask her out, and then when it gets to time that she wants to demand, then you be like, I don't have this. But you yourself, you know that no, this kind of lady, she wants this, she wants it, like she's
She's
this kind
expensive.
of yeah. Then you go in for her, then you be like, I can't meet your demand.
Are you saying that a man should have money before they approach a woman?
Yes, you
Hey.
should have. Seriously, because
So if a man doesn't have money,
The mic
he
is
doesn't.
sweating.
He doesn't. If a man doesn't have money, he doesn't deserve a woman.
not that per se, but you should go for someone.
What type?
Yes,
Cut your
you know
clothes.
that no, this lady wouldn't demand too much. Cause if you are going in for a lady who demands a lot, you yourself you don't have money, and you're also going in for someone who demands a lot.
Posh, like she's saying, you know. And guys, sometimes when they see you and they want you, they don't rush it.
Right.
They take their time, just try to have normal conversations with
Right.
you. And you'll be surprised that this same will say, "Oh, me, I don't worry," and me, I don't even like too much spoiling here, and I'm simple.
Right.
So you as a man, though you saw the Porsche and you were steady not to approach.
Right.
Now you decided to just normal conversations, and then she said, "You're like that means I can, though I don't have money. Let me approach," and then you approach, she will accept, and later. Now what the demands will be coming. So whose fault is it? You see the worrying attitude. Some of the worrying attitude we are talking about.
Sometimes they use tricks. When they overprice themselves to the point that the men are not coming, they reduce the price. You get the point I'm making.
Right. Yes.
When they reduce the price just to lure you to come in. When you come in, then the second phase will start. That's the demand phase. So I always say the women, they are the smartest, people.
Okay, so I heard someone saying that you asking me for maybe rake money or something like that. Why don't you ask your parents?
Right.
My question is, if sanka me papa ebet me aya mamia, adena me busao.
Right.
I want to understand that because my
Ebet me
papa
aya
ain't
mama.
me nye mami, this one na me busao. Dr. Meza, Dr. Meza, Dr. Meza, please listen. You like all of us you beside now we don't have, right? So you be my boyfriend. If I ask you for something, you shouldn't tell me you shouldn't tell me that because your father cannot afford it for you, I cannot. No. At the end of the day, you don't understand what I'm trying to say. You shouldn't reply that way, because even you, when you are asking your parents for something, maybe you know that maybe you have this shoe and then you want maybe another shoe. Do you still ask them for the shoe that you have? No, you ask them for another thing. So at the end of the day, if I ask you for rig or something like that and then you know that you cannot give it to me, just tell me that, oh, I don't have money. You shouldn't tell me that.
Would that make you angry?
No, but Dr. Meza, instead of telling me that you don't have money, that one is better. But you telling me that why don't you ask your parents something that your parents cannot afford for
when
you?
the person is validated in such manner, then that's the kind of response.
Something that your parents cannot afford, you are asking me. You shouldn't tell me that. You should just tell me that you don't have money.
What they are trying to get us to understand is that if you are not ready, don't go in for a woman.
Yes.
Right.
Because for them they're expensive.
Yes, for that.
There's cost on their body.
I agree.
That's what they want to get across.
I agree. My sibling advised me that when you think about dating, then you must think about having an income or being independent. You can't still be dependent on someone
and going for
yes, and then also be. So I agree 100%.
Hey,
Doc, please. Then we can also say that as a guy, you should also go in for a woman who is financially independent.
Of
If
course.
they are also asking us to,
Of
you
course.
know,
Now,
yes,
guys
And-
to we've increased our value.
yes, our value.
And now we don't like broke
Yes,
too.
yes,
Right?
Thank you.
Okay, with that statement, I would
Yes,
agree
I'm
with that.
disturbing.
I would agree with that. Let's take an instance where we are all students. I know that we are all depending on our parents.
Of course.
You ask me out.
You're about to take your time.
You ask me out, I would accept. I know that you don't have. I'll be like, okay, you there, let's manage it. Nkaka.
Shall be well.
Then later you get money, then it's like if I'm not financially dependent, it's like you are trying to go in for another person who is also financially dependent.
Rich to rich.
That's the thing. You go in for someone who is also financially dependent.
Right.
Then if I also go in for someone who has money, are you trying? Would you tell me that I'm cheating on? Because at the first place, I agreed when you didn't have any money.
Of course.
Then later on, we were trying to build up ourselves. You get
Money.
I don't really have money. Then you also try to go in for someone who is also financially dependent. Then what are you trying to make out of me?
Of course.
Because I was with you when you had nothing. Then later you're also trying to tell me that you're going for someone who is financially dependent.
That'll be wrong on the part
It's
of a
very,
guy.
very wrong.
Please, I think that mostly women actually invest more in the
Relationship.
Money
They
wise.
invest-
Money wise.
yeah they invest in the
Money?
men. They leave themselves. No wait, no wait. They leave themselves. Like I'm talking about growing, maybe youth, like a growing relationship. Women invest more into the relationships and then leave themselves. Like
They invest emotionally or what? Is it
no,
money?
emotionally, financially, what? And they invest more, and then they don't invest. They don't invest in themselves. No, they don't invest in themselves. So.
Right.
But they invest in thinking that, oh, okay, you are going somewhere. I want to invest in you because I see a future with
Some
you.
women are really
So,
good.
yeah,
Where are those women? Because
they are around. They are there. But most of
I and my colleagues, we haven't yet come across
no, it's because right now women are now smart. Women are now smart and they are no longer doing those things because they feel like when they and then the stories they are hearing too on the social media stories.
Some guys have disappointed them, right? When they invested, so they've learned their lessons.
Yes.
Oh, time I also probably see us saying.
To answer what Becky was saying, that when the guy didn't had money and the guy had money later on was, and maybe he went in for a lady who is richer. I would say that the guys, we really observe a lot.
Of course.
The time he didn't have money,
The way you treat them.
yes, treatment.
Go there.
Treatment.
Some
is a
women
factor.
can be with you and maltreat you
More treat.
because you are poor.
Yes, please. So the way you treated him at his lowest will determine how he also treats you when
He makes it.
Yes.
No, see,
There
there are moments.
That's our point.
Dr. Mieza, it is a lie. A big fat lie.
Why are you saying that? Why are you saying that?
That you observe what? They don't. Sometimes you can give in your all, and then at the end of the day, they will disappoint you.
Of
It's not
course.
about they observing or
Of
whatever.
course.
Yeah. So what
So
you are saying
sometimes
is
to what-
a big
sometimes
fat
to-
lie.
Sometimes what he's saying is true. There are some women when things are tough for their guys, the way they treat them, with disrespect. Me, the lady that I saw first before Kezia, that lady was, I put some of my stuff in a hidden mode just to see how she will behave, right? And then when I did that, I got her. She's like, from that day on, you see that she doesn't really respect the way she talks and all of that. You get it? But me too, that was my trick of knowing the right person for me. You get the point I'm making. But if you talk about Kezia, when I did that hidden stuff of whatever I have, she was still nice with me. And when she was nice with me, there are things that I got in say 2 days that surprised her. I intentionally did some things just to see a woman's reaction towards me. You get the point I'm making. So sometimes it happens that some women, when you undermine yourself, you are like, oh, things are not there. So usually my trick with women, even when I meet you in the first, the way I'll talk about myself and my history, I will just undermine myself to you. I'm just using that to see your reaction towards me. You get the point I'm making. And quite often, the bad women, you catch them in just a second. It's like they don't respect you. They think you don't have it and all of that. You get the point I'm making.
Okay, so with Dr. Nathan, with what you said,
Yeah.
what was your motive?
For hiding
Yes.
whatever I have and making it look like.
Yes. What was the motive?
Yeah, the motive is to find a woman who truly loves me. I don't want fake love. I don't want a woman who will love me because of I show whatever I have. You get a point I'm making? Because I knew that if you show the whatever you have, the person, quite often, if you are with me, I will even make you know that I have money or I have something there. I come in more like nothing. You get a point I'm making, and that's my style.
But you coming in as if you don't have money,
Right.
and you showing that it doesn't change anything.
It changes a lot.
If it doesn't change anything.
Changes
If the
a lot.
lady is going to leave you, she would
It's not a
leave
question of
you.
she will leave. It's a question of it makes you see how look, despite the reception that he's getting from the Ghanaian populace, right? Assuming despite goes back to selling dog chains now, will Ghanaians react the same way to him?
No.
No way.
Yeah.
Now he passes here, everybody's like despite. That's why. He's showing his
Because of-
possessions. He's showing how much he has.
Yeah.
Until people knew how much he has, they don't even count him.
Yeah.
You get the point I'm making. So even not for men alone, for both men and women. I met a friend here in science. She's reading law. And someone was looking for someone. I saw her. Hey, how are you? Hey, what do you do? She said, I do sociology.
Okay.
So I'll see her sign sometime, and then maybe she's going maybe to the library. She will join my car. And one time she told me, she said, I'm actually reading law.
Okay.
I intentionally told you that I read sociology. I'm like, why would you do that? And she said, oh, some of the guys on campus, when you tell them a course you read and they think it will make you successful in the time that is coming, they are more likely to behave nice.